From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Ian Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kyle Tucker.
Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The second baseman, number 6.
Next up, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Little dribbler up the third baseline.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jose Urquidy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Urquidy has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Geraldo Perdomo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Albies stands at second with no outs. Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Acuna digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set. Here it comes. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more from Game 3 after this. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And he misses again, 2-0. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Max Kepler will be next. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder.
Now at the plate here is Max Kepler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up. One there. On to Freeman. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and here's Jamie Lees. From the stretch. Two balls and no strikes. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So now here is Corey Lee looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. His career numbers in this matchup, he has 7 hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder,
left
all the
fielder.
time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Jacob Pearson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Lee recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Jose Urquidy, 9-1-2 due up.
Jose Urquidy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So stepping in is Kyle Tucker. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pearson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Going back is Slater. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. We'll have more of game 3 after this message. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Ian Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Anderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. He's set, now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Geraldo Perdomo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Lee has a play. And that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First offering on its way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's all.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Very weakly on the ground.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Up next, Jamie Lease worked a walk his first time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Corey Lee digging in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Jose Urquidy, fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 count. Here it is. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Moncada.
Next to dig in, Yoan Moncada struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Freeman stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Line towards center field. Kepler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Austin Slater.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now. Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Striding in is Jacob Pearson. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The set and the 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Popped him up. Bregman into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Vasquez. A potential tying run for him at third base. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Braves will strand 3. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A man at third with one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Weak roller right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. grounded to short. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Cole Irvin, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Gene Segura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And there's 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Late square, and this is popped up. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in for the Braves, Geraldo Perdomo popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pablo Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now, Max Kepler, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Kepler on at first, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So here's Jamie Lease. Now the double steal is on here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Chopped weakly to the left. First and second here with nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in now, Corey Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 home.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pearson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They're up 2-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As a look, now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's a look over to first. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. So here's Yoán Moncada as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box, Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Jacob Pearson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Moncada is off at first with 2 away. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kepler's there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Miles Straw is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 3.
First offering on its way. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. To the left side, but it's well foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Yordan Alvarez. In his career against this pitcher, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. Yimi Garcia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Vasquez, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Austin Riley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. From the stretch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And this throw gets away from him. Now to the plate, here is Geraldo Perdomo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
McNeil is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Braves strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Joey Lucchesi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Astros are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's set and the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Struck him out.
Up next for Atlanta.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Austin Slater would be next. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Braves. Our score remains 2-1. Val Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up is Carlos Correa. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First delivery to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Jamie Lease. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-1 home. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Corey Lee, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Who remains on the Houston bench? You get a look at him on your screen, as we might be seeing one of those guys right here. Garrett Hampson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Houston, number 4.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pearson able to track it down for the third out. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ready now is Austin Slater. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jacob Pearson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. And that will become out number 2. So now into the box is Christian Vasquez, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Final strike for the Braves. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lee gathers. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a one-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Houston Astros have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Cole Irvin takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.